Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, I'm SocioPsycho, and this is StarCraft 2 Wings of Liberty on Brutal Mission 6. Let's get to it.
Jim, refugee populations from across the sector have been using Meinhof as a staging point. But with so many people in close proximity, an epidemic of some kind has started sweeping through the camps. Please, my people need help. We've got to do something before it's too late.
So what are we looking at, Doc?
Our readings indicate some kind of bio-infestation is spreading through the refugee camps. Even the buildings are being covered by it.
I've seen this kind of thing before. It's a Zerg virus. All we can do is burn it out. Every one of those infested buildings has to be destroyed.
But where are all the people? Oh no. Those things are infested refugees? This is a nightmare.
Yeah, this ain't good at all.
It looks like they burrow underground by day and emerge only at night. The virus must make them vulnerable to the high UV output of Meinhof's star.
Then we'll hit the infested buildings by day and protect our base at night. Don't worry, Doc. We'll contain this thing.
Infection, you say? Oh, how silly. It's just a scratch. No harm could come from that, surely enough. Why am I this strange color? For the swarm. So, let us get in here. This mission is a bit of a defense and rush category. We will need to get out an army relatively fast. Obviously build up some SCVs so we can get some resources together. But we want to hold these two top sides and then push out against the enemy.
SCV ready.
All right, boys. We can't risk the contagion spreading to this camp. I want a perimeter set and some bunkers in place now.
You going sweet on that doctor, Lady Jimmy. Can't see why else we'd keep fighting for these damn dirt farmers.
Bye.
So once night hits, the enemy will attack us, and then we'll have to really defend against an onslaught of forces. So right now we're worried pretty much about just getting our base built. And then after this night phase, we'll push out.
SCV ready.
About 2-3 minutes daytime, 5 minutes or 4:30 for nighttime. So it's a bit of a push.
Now we gotta hold out till sunrise. Brace yourselves. This could get ugly.
That's the whole rush aspect where we hit them as hard as possible. This nighttime is actually a pretty good time to build our base up, get our defenses going.
You got my attention.
You gonna give me orders? SCV ready. You want a piece of me, boy? By the number.
Again, we want a second bunker so we're not surrounded.
Yo. SCV ready.
Please, kill me.
You gonna give me orders? Been waiting on me.
We need to get the... If we don't lock these guys down, they're gonna just keep moving up. So we're having them hold position, which means they won't move from that territory. The medics can have a little bit free range, but those fire bats is, if we don't tell them to hold position, they'll run up. And next minute, you know, they'll be 50, 100 feet into the enemy territory and get themselves killed. And, you know, that's not good.
Big job, huh?
Pop out the engineering bay, which will allow us to get 1-1.
SCV ready. You want a piece of me, boy?
Not enough minerals.
This better be good. SCV ready. Who wants some?
My goose is getting cooked.
Right now, we don't need a lot of Vespane gas, so putting workers towards the geysers It's not really a huge idea. The only gas we really need to use is for the 1-1. So that's what, 200 vest pain, then maybe the occasional medic. So we're really not using, we'll have to worry about that much.
Give me orders. Go ahead. SCV ready. Where's the hot action? Hey, hotshot. I got schematics to build them Hellions you saw in Marsara. Should be good down there.
Why, thank you.
Additional supply depots required.
My goose is getting cooked.
So we're close to holding off the enemy now. Almost daylight, and as soon as daylight happens, we need to push them back.
Sun's coming up. We gotta hold on a little longer.
Additional supply depots required. Base is under attack.
So here we go.
Rise and shine, boys. Now it's our time to do some damage.
Is that some sort of nest? You better destroy it.
Ready.
So we will push into the enemy and hopefully get a lot of them killed, as well as we're still working on building our base up. Every second, really every second counts in regard to destroying the enemy bases. The more bases that we eliminate, the less enemies we'll have to fight, and the sooner we'll win the battle.
This better be good. SCV ready. Bad news.
My goose is getting cooked.
SCV ready. Been waiting on you.
I'm not detecting any more infested structures in that sector, Jim.
Well, that's good. We already have one area.
SCV ready.
So we keep putting on the pressure, and hopefully we'll get at least a second area done. We have a minute to go, or about.
Getting cooked.
SCV ready.
We're finally financially offset.
We could use some help here. This better be good. SCV ready.
My goose is getting cooked.
Go, go, go!
Nightfall in 30 seconds.
Who wants some?
My goose is
Now the reason I'm putting bunkers a little back more in my base instead of putting them further out is because I don't want my bunkers to end up being choke point, and we want to allow the enemy to come in so we can have a spread on them.
Maybe we should wait for daylight.
You should set some guards. They'll be coming again soon.
By the numbers.
Scans are picking up a unique Zerg biosignature. It appears to be a burrowing creature that is underground during the day and emerges only at night.
Sir, if you kill one of those creatures, Stetman can study it and perhaps learn something.
We're there.
So here we go again with another time to build up our forces, build up our army, defend against the incoming infected, or infested.
By the numbers.
We have our resources up.
What's going on? Ah! You scared me! Big job! Huh? Armed and ready. I can't build here. Go ahead.
3 bunkers should hold the line.
SCV ready.
The east side gets hit, or the right side gets hit a lot more
Piece of me, boy.
than the northern one.
Additional supply depots required.
Bad news. Go ahead. In the rear with the gear.
And the south will, the barricades in the south will eventually bust, so we need, that's why we're building bunkers there. We will get attacked on that side as well.
Can't build
So infected Terrans are pretty much just humans infected with a Zerg biostrain. We definitely see them more here in the second campaign than we do in StarCraft 1. In StarCraft 1, they did hint towards it, and it was, you did see even some units, but it wasn't a main character of a campaign or a story or anything like that. Here you can definitely feel the gravitas nature of the Zerg and how they just survive by sort of infecting everything.
Infested Marines? Oh, hell, Jimmy, I don't care for that notion one bit.
Additional supply. Not
This better be good.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Ah! You scared? Huh? Armed and ready.
Additional supply depots required. Daybreak in 30 seconds.
The doctor is in. The doctor is in.
Why not?
My goose is getting cooked.
Don't forget, you have to be back by dark.
Well, crap, apparently I lost all my SCVs on that side. Didn't even notice.
Been waiting on you.
But I need to push out. I need to attack the enemy with everything I have.
Goose is getting cooked.
This better be good. Keep your shirt on, Sparky.
It's not the fact that it's very difficult to hold off the enemy. It's just that there is a lot of buildings to destroy. And so you really need to push hard, and you really need to...
You've dealt a serious blow to their numbers, Jim. You're doing great.
My goose is getting cooked.
Looks like this area's secure. Keep it up, fellas. We can stop this.
By the numbers, boys.
Good job, guys. This area's secure.
So it's the second daytime, and we're doing pretty good. We're cleaning out a lot of these territories. I hope to get in the south, but we have around a minute left, and...
Looks like that sector's clear, Jim. Better move on to the next one.
don't know how much further we're going to make it in that time frame.
Bad news? You gonna give me
We'll send
orders?
these guys home.
I'm on it.
There's nothing else in the north, so it doesn't make sense to have them travel south.
My goose is getting cooked.
Nightfall in 30 seconds.
You've dealt a serious blow to their numbers, Jim. You're doing great.
I need to get these guys back home. Maybe we can pick off this building before we head back. One less spawn point.
Goose is getting cooked.
Aye, aye, sir.
But I didn't know these three were here. And I lose a Marine.
Seriously, you sure like stirring up the hornet's nest.
Keep your eyes peeled. There's gonna be more of them out there.
Oh, I need to fall back. That's a bit much. When you attack a building at nighttime, it spawns out more enemies as a defensive structure.
SCV ready.
So we need to try to avoid attacking in the nighttime.
This better be good. Roger that. Armed and ready. SCV ready.
My goose is getting cooked.
Been waiting.
I was hoping that putting these troops here would kind of keep them out of harm's way, but I don't think it's working out so well. I can't get away from the mainstream. But I don't want to head further up north, because then I'll be further away, I'll lose more time when it's daytime.
Yep. I'm in a heap of trouble. Who wants some?
But yeah, that's the entire army that's attacking me. I need to find a safe place to hide away. Otherwise I'll lose my army, then I'll just be worse off.
Base is under attack.
So if you're wondering why I'm not using the vehicles that they give you this map, it's because I don't really like them. Maybe they'll be good, maybe they'll help, but I haven't found them to be all that amazing. They have the speed to definitely go around the map pretty fast, but I don't feel they have the firepower needed to really get the job done. The upgraded versions, when you go back to after this mission, you upgrade them, then they could be useful on this map. But the base model, not so much.
Gangway coming through. By the numbers, boys. Been waiting on you. This better be good. Armed and ready.
Standing
Go, go, go!
They've broken through the south barricade. Get some troops down there now.
You know, I think I saw this in a movie once.
What is that thing? Was it human?
Daybreak in 30 seconds.
The doctor is
Is
in.
under attack.
And that's exactly why we built a bunker down here. A little protectional base.
Been waiting on you. Bad news?
The doctor is in.
Oh, hell yes. This is gonna be our time, all right?
By the numbers, boys.
Ah, seriously?
Of course. Who wants? We could use some help here.
I can't get all my forces out. I was hoping all my forces would be able to just easily get out to the front of a gate, but apparently I walled myself off. That was not really annoying, but at the same time, just an inconvenience.
We could use some help here.
I feel I lost a lot of travel time. A lot of travel time was lost this time around, and I'm not getting the same amount of damage that I want to be. I should be taking out about 2-3 zones, but oh, I lost so much travel time.
This better be good. Affirmative. Can't wait. Outstanding.
That army will slide swipe right over so I can focus on the other army going up north. They still have a huge quadrant left in the corner. We're not going to be able to kill all of that in
We could use some help here.
the small amount of
I'm
time
not
we have
detecting
left.
any more infested structures in that sector, Jim.
Ready.
Better send some body bags.
All right, this sector is clear. Nice work, boys. Now move on to the next area.
Nightfall in 30 seconds.
You've dealt a serious blow to their numbers, Jim. You're doing great.
This better be good.
My goose is getting cooked. My goose
Oh,
is
it's not good. We need to fall back.
You should set some guards. They'll be coming again soon.
Want some? By the numbers, boys. Armed and ready. This better be good. Looking forward to it.
We lost a lot of our guard troops here, so we definitely need to replenish that.
goose is getting cooked.
Not a problem.
Been waiting on
Unbeknownst to me, I have destroyed the bonus objectives without even trying. That's just how sly I am.
Want a piece of me, boy?
So you can already see the enemy attacks have definitely slowed down a lot, and that's because we've pushed them and killed them back so much, obviously. We're going to try to get this army a little closer to the south, that way eliminating even more of that travel time when the day finally breaks. Also, because I've taken out so many of the bunkers of the enemy structures, because I've taken out so many of them, they're not hitting me with the same ferocity that they would have otherwise. So right now I just have to wait until it's daytime, and then I believe we can finish this up. We should be able to deliver the final blow.
Mineral field depleted. Mineral field depleted. Base is under attack. Mineral field depleted.
Go, go, go! Who wants some?
Mineral field depleted.
Almost our resources, but I mean look at our resource count and our gas count. We're perfectly fine. I want to try sneaking a little closer, but I'm unable to. We weren't able to destroy those buildings in the south, so they come up at a curve rate. So our travel time is pushed back a little bit more.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Base is under attack.
You want a piece of me?
Vespine geyser exhausted. Daybreak in 30 seconds.
Want some?
Base is under attack.
Alright, I think we're good to push out. Finish this up. Do a pincer attack, hit them from both sides. Get out my reserves.
Okay, let's find some infested areas to clear.
Oh hell, just send everybody.
My goose is getting
This is the final attack. Just send everybody I possibly can.
You gonna give me orders? By the numbers, boys. Want some?
All right, this sector is clear. Nice work, boys. Now move on to the next area.
Well, that was fast. I wasn't expecting... I thought there was going to be a little bit more buildings in that regard. We were so close to cleaning it out last time.
Coming. You could give me orders?
So if you look over the minimap, you can see a 13 and a 73. Those are the idle SCVs and your entire army.
You're almost done. There's just a handful of infested biosigns left. I'll highlight their locations on your map.
So if you have your army split up in two areas and you want to control both of them easily, you can just hit F2 or click the toggle. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen.
Vespine geyser exhausted.
Armed and ready.
You did it, Jim. I knew you wouldn't let us down. Now I've got to get my people somewhere safe.
Ain't gonna be so easy, darling. This whole sector's crawling with Zerg.
There's got to be somewhere out there the aliens haven't touched. Some undiscovered paradise waiting just for us.
Well, space is big enough. So there we have it. Victory screen, you have your achievements. Let's see, enemy units killed. That's a lot of enemy units killed. Units lost, 37, and that was mainly because of the attacks that we ended up attacking the enemy buildings at nighttime by accident. And we survived by 4 nights versus the 5-night achievement, so time's a little off. The time runs fast in this game, I've noticed. In between doing these videos and how long the video is versus how long the in-game time counter is, the in-game time counter seems to run faster.
Thanks for joining us. Our own Kate Lockwell is reporting live from the refugee ship Skinnerd 2 in orbit around the planet Meinhof.
Donnie, the death toll out here is soaring. Massive refugee fleets like this one are struggling to reach the safety of the core worlds. Many of them won't. They're short on food, water, and
Kate,
hope.
we'll discuss how the Dominion will rescue those worlds when we get there.
There's a lot of talk about rescue among the refugees, but they're pinning their hopes on paramilitary and rebel groups such as Rainer's...
Great report, Kate. Live from a refugee ship over Meinhof, where everyone eagerly awaits the Dominion's return. Up next, a Vermilion commentary. Refugees. Are they really our responsibility?
You're all heart, Donnie. What do you think of Dr. Hansen?
She's a lovely thing. Full of honey, that one. At least, that's what she wants you to think.
You think she's hiding something?
You ever wonder why the Zerg hit our world so fast? Something there they want. Something made of honey, maybe. Buzzing little bees.
So here we have a Marauder that you can read over through if you want to. I forgot to click on that last mission.
Never thought we'd be back on Meinhof again. Oh, we broke our backs trying to make a life on that rock. Kelmorians squeezing us dry. Day we rose up, we just couldn't take it anymore, you know?
I feel you. Man's got a duty to stand up and be counted sometimes.
Oh, hell, we were stupid. Having right on your side ain't no match for Goss guns and combat walkers. A lot of folks died for nothing. If you hadn't shown up when you did...
Hey, your people bought their own freedom. Paid for it in blood. Me and Matt, we were just glad to help.
Let's see what upgrades we have. And the Hellions. Hellions do additional damage. And doubles whiff of flame attack. So these upgrades will be very valuable on that last mission. But outside of that, I don't really see a purpose or a time to use it. So getting the upgrades for the missile turrets will be a lot more helpful in dealing with anti-air.
Well, Ariel, found a world for your people yet?
Yes, an unclaimed planet called Haven. It's near the edge of Protoss space, but it seems safe enough.
It'll have to do. Your people need to lay low for a while.
Aren't either of you worried the colonists might be infested?
How could you even suggest that? They're perfectly healthy.
I hope so, Ariel. The Protoss don't mess around when it comes to infestation. Just in case, maybe you should start looking into some kind of cure for the Zerg virus.
Conventional wisdom says a cure is impossible. The virus mutates too fast. But I'll look into it.
Just do what you can. That's all anyone's asking.
Kerrigan's learning some new tricks. The infestation on Meinhof seemed particularly virulent.
It's about the worst thing I can imagine. Losing who you are like that, all the while being slowly twisted into a damn monster.
If any of Dr. Hansen's people on Haven are infested...
I know. It's just a matter of time before the Protoss come looking for him. Still, I have a history with the Protoss. If it comes to that, maybe I can talk them down.
I'm working on a cure for the Zerg virus. I just hope my people won't need it.
So here's the Zerg tank. As the research increases, that will change and it grows larger. So again, if you want to read that, you can read it, but I'll just pause it when you get to that point in the video. And what do we have in our research upgrades? A flame turret. They do massive damage and they burrow, sort of. And a planetary fortress. Both are pretty good. The planetary fortress, I can see more usage in some of the maps, where the flame turrets, while they can be useful, I don't really see the same availability to use them throughout the entirety of the game. So there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. Mission 6. I am a SocioPsycho, and I thank you for watching, and I hope to see you next time.